So I was thinking I was just gonna sit here and look weird and not say anything until the stream starts, but I actually have to hit that button to actually start the stream. So, and I'm actually checking something on my tablet right now that's very important. So just bear with me just a second. I know some people. So, done. Tablet is gone for now. Oh, Jack. Jack, geez, it's late for you. It's like almost 2 a.m. for you, and Jack is in the chat. About 3 hours back, Jack was saying he was going to bed and that he couldn't make the chat because it's going to be too late for him. But he's there. Well, thank you, Jack, and you can have a good night, Jack. We'll chat to you in the morning. And for me, it's going to be tonight. That's what happened when you're 12 hours ahead. Right now, he's 13 hours until our time actually goes back, which is at the end of the month. So it's in about 7 days, and we'll be back at 12 hours. So that's kind of cool. So I'm trying something new. I'm using the control, I'm watching myself live on that window, but on this window, I'm actually not watching the live stream. I'm actually watching just the chat in the, they call it the control room. So I'm watching that right now. It's the first time I'm actually trying it this way. So it's actually a little different. And let me actually show you guys what it is. It's kind of cool. So this is the live chat room. So you get some information, and I can actually press play and actually see what you guys are seeing. But right now I'm actually monitoring the live chat only, like that. It doesn't affect my bandwidth coming back and so on. So that's pretty cool. So back to me. So if you guys want to join in, I did click a link above the chats of the link of my Facebook page. There's a link to actually join the live chat. That will take you in Google Talk Live, and you guys can ask a question and talk to us live. Or you can go to the Tank RC on Google Plus, which we know in about a month or so, Google Plus will be no more. Well, so they say. So they're canceling it, but looks like they're going to keep some stuff for business. So hopefully they keep Google Talk Live alive, so we can actually use it and do this. So it should be good. So the reason I'm doing this is because I want to talk about tomorrow's RC Talk. Halloween is coming up. So tomorrow might be a Halloween theme. Let's talk about Halloween stuff. Maybe what we did when we were kids on Halloween. We'll talk about RCs also. Talk about a bunch of different stuff. I know that NetCruiser RC, John, actually finished his Tamiya TT07, I think it was. But that looks like a nice machine. It's got a nice frame. It's like beefy. It's really cool machine. It's a little on the expensive side, especially for me, but for those people that are actually carpet racing, and just not carpet racing, just racing period, it looks like a very neat kit to play with. It's done differently than most TT01 or TT02, so have a look. He's actually commented a bunch of stuff on here, so follow his link and go sub to his page, and everybody here sub to each other. I know most of you here are, so keep it up, guys. Really like it. John has a cool build for the build off. Yeah, which one is he doing again? I think he's doing the rally car. I'm not sure which one he's doing for this build off. Steve OD from the 313 is doing a build off. It's a Tamiya build off. He does that pretty much every month or sometime every second month. It all depends on people's budget. So they're doing another build off, which is a Tamiya build off. Most of all the people are doing rally cars this month, which is kind of cool. Some people are doing other stuff. It's a TA07 Pro build off. So he's doing the TA07 Pro build off 5 for me. Cool. And I know he's been posting some videos, and I know he's slowly started that build a little while ago, which is really cool. So check him out. We got Axiomatics, that's in the chat, and Steve OD. Eric, I don't think Eric is here right now. Oh, Epic RC Video Production, yes. He was there a little bit ago, but I don't know if he went to bed yet. Or maybe he's going to leave the video on and go to sleep with my voice. Maybe I should sing him a song like, go to sleep, go to sleep. But, oh, talking about Jack, Jack is actually sending his Outback Jack figure. Back in 2015, he came to Canada, came to US, and then when he left for US to Europe, he actually got lost somewhere. So he's lost somewhere in the mail. Last I put him in a little phone case, coffin. I called it a coffin. So that was kind of funny. Jack in his Facebook page actually put that up, put a link and a picture of it. So that was kind of funny. So he's sending it a whole bunch of different places in Europe first. So he's going to go see Setaroda as the first one. And then he's going to do a couple stops. I think there's 3 or 4 stops on there. And I did post a link on his Facebook page for the travel that he's done. The link of the 2015 is also there, so you can actually turn on or off. I will be posting that on my Facebook for some people that actually want to see it. So there's a link of where he's been and where he was last seen. So I'll be posting that there. Yeah, he might not make it back. Well, he didn't last time. Last time he got lost in the States, so I don't know if he did not want to go back to Europe or to Australia. I have no idea. But when he arrived here, it took 34 days or 36 days, I think, well over a month. So from the time Jack shipped it to the time it got to Canada from Australia to here, it took well over 30 days. So by the time I had it, then I had it here maybe 2 or 3 weeks, not even. I was under the pressure to move it on, like pass it on to the next one. But the problem is, it took so long to get to me. It seems like I'm the one that had it the most, but I don't think I had it the most. But who knows? I didn't really count the time. But I told my son that Outback Jack was coming back to visit us, so he was happy. It was kind of sad to see him go a little while back in 2015. So we'll see what he's going to do when he comes back. So there's another thing I want to talk to you guys about. Oh yeah, my son's truck. I'm actually doing my son's truck. Where are the flatbeds? So I'm doing some flatbeds. So I copied some. And the way I'm doing my flatbed is I put 2 pieces of wood that's following the rail, but I build it like a trailer. So in other words, they're actually running not parallel to the truck, but parallel to those members. So it looks like they're not the right way. So it's actually not this way. It's actually the other way. Just like most farm trailers were, because I remember my dad, my uncle, my grandpa used to have farm trailers, and all the planks were going that way. So I'm calling it a farm truck, so I'm putting it that way. I might turn it around or I might leave it that way. I don't know. I just find it different, and that's what makes me is different. So I might keep it that way. But I printed some example of different borders that I can actually do behind it that are not too high. This one I like pretty much. It's not that high, and it's pretty cool, and it should be easy for me to make this angle strong, because I know for a fact it's going to end up on its back. And if I actually just make 2 side ones, then it's got a tendency to break. But if I actually do a tailgate on it and actually do a box all the way around it, it is going to be stronger. So I might do it that way, but right now it's sitting pretty much like this. So, and I made sure that it's sitting pretty low. I'm running droop on that truck, and it will stay droop. So that's kind of cool. My son said he wanted it red. Thanks, Steve Woody. Steve Woody says he saw the pics, which I posted on Facebook and Instagram. Yeah, Facebook and Instagram. My son wanted it red, so I told him, "Do you want the roof white?" He said no. He said he wants it all red. So then I was talking to my wife about the front bumper. Should I make it gray or white or red? Because so I got a whole bunch of different pictures here of the truck that is actually red. So it's a '66 Chevy. But then my son saw this picture, and it's got the white stripe beside it. So he says, "Yes, I want it like that." So and then I showed him, look, he's got a white roof. He goes, "Yes, I want a white roof." So he's more of a visual guy. He is 9 now, which I thought they had lots of imagination and could imagine stuff, but he can't fathom how it's going to look like when it's going to be finished. So when I was telling him it looked better with a white roof, he said no. But now that he saw the picture with the white little stripe and also the white roof, he says, "Yes, I want it like that." So I'm going to bring that back to him and actually show him. He's still not sure of the back deck, but I think he's going to like it once we're done, or once I'm done with it. Hopefully he does. If not, next year, like I told him, if you don't like it, next year we'll do something else. So that truck really evolved from a buggy, like a Razor buggy, to the Jeep, and now to this. So that's pretty cool. White roof sounds bad, but looks good. Yeah, I can understand why he had to see it first. And also this one has a whole bunch of different, like this one has the all red, and he's got the red bumper. I've seen some pictures of this truck with a aluminum looking. It won't be chrome. It's going to be like an aluminum looking truck. But I did find some white one. Here's a white one with the white bumper, and I pretty like that much. I like just this white on the roof instead of being all white like this and all white coming down. Where's that one? Like this one, all the white coming down. I like having just the top of the roof white, so I might do it that way and do the grill this way, but actually add a white strip on it. So this white stripe on the side. So that should be kind of cool. So that's my son's truck that I'm working on right now. So it should be cool. My son says, "Is it going to be ready for Halloween?" I said, I doubt it. If you wanted it before Halloween, it would be been cool if I would have known. I could have worked a little longer on it. But last night I worked a couple of hours on it, and last weekend also. So I'll try to do more hours. The stripe might look weird with a wood box. Yeah, I don't know. Because the stripe is going to end up being, well, the way I want to do it is probably the white stripe is going to be there, but it's probably going to end up at the same height as this. So because my decking is a little lower than what this is, so the white stripe might end up being right where this is. And like I told him, he wanted like a dark red color for the back, but I told him I'd rather do like a brown or something, or maybe just plain wood look stain on it, because his truck was going to be all red, so having the rear deck red makes it weird. So I told him, let's paint the truck, let's find out how it is, and then we can play with the color. I can put it in my paint program and actually change the color on it, so that's going to be cool. So that also on my Facebook page, I posted something a little while back about True North, and I'll show you guys. True North is a Canadian company, and they did some stuff for and send it off to GCM. Chris at GCM Racing. Let me share the page so you guys can actually see it. So if you go to True North RC Facebook page, you'll find these guys. They do a lot of nice scale accessories. And when you go to About, they have a page that talks about actually their web page, but it's under construction. So right now, everything is actually all on their web page, on their Facebook page. What is cool with them is they do a lot of scale accessories. They actually made a custom Bluetooth speaker for the rig. So that's kind of neat. I listened to the video a little while back. You guys can go check that out. That was pretty neat. So let me scroll down a little farther. He's got a comment here, but I want to go and actually show you here. They're doing kind of a fundraising, tiny trucks for a cure. So they've raised $100 for now, and I guess they're selling stickers. I'm going to read up more about it. But what's neat with it is that they just have spoken. Let me zoom into that. So they've just spoken to the Breast Cancer Society, and I am in the process of making our tiny trucks for a cure official. So he's getting a donation, I guess, some papers and to make sure that he is legit, and to make sure that all the money is going to go to them. So it's not a con or a scam. It's pretty cool what they're doing. So I thought that was pretty neat to actually see. And if you guys want to give him a shout and see what he does, it's really amazing. Here's some first aid kits that he's 3D printed. Here's some mufflers. Check out his website. Like the pictures are just crazy. He also has LEDs for your trucks. Pretty much anybody does. But like here's a jerry can for the gas. So here again, the red ribbons for the cure. And here's some tiny trucks trophy from GCM Racing, last event that they went to, I guess. So that's pretty cool. So check them out. They have lots of stuff on their store. This is the one that gets a lot of people. This is a 3D printed boat or canoe, and it looks awesome. Like the finish on this is just like a real canoe. It's just crazy. It actually printed in 3 parts like this. They glue it together for you. They sell it 2 versions. They sell it finished like this and unfinished. So in other words, you can buy this kit, which is unfinished, and then you can finish it yourself, or you can buy the canoe. So like this is crazy. And he also has the paddle. These paddle are like laser etched on here, which is logo. And these are so scaled. The last G6, he was selling them and giving some away also to some distributors, and it was really cool. So that's the True North thing. So guys, go check it up. Well worth your time to find some scale accessories for the truck. There's a lot of different stuff for them. So here's a True North video that GCM Racing was actually making, talking about them. So you can check that out. Also, that link is also on my Facebook page. So check that up, guys. Really cool. Yo, Wayne Kibler. Yo, beautiful day in Georgia. Can't be on long. I've got to go back crawling. So you're out crawling again. Cool. I can't wait to be retired also and actually be able to do whatever I want. And you got to keep active when you're retired. You got to keep doing stuff. You got to keep moving. And RC is a good way to get your ass off the couch and do some exercise and walk. You don't have a dog to walk, but that's what I keep telling people. I don't have dogs to walk, so I just walk my RC. So they get me off the couch. Cool. Thanks, Wayne. And that's pretty much it. Oh, yeah, tomorrow. That's what I want to talk about, RC Talk also. I should have said that at the beginning and also at the end. For tomorrow, RC Talk, I want to make it a Halloween theme. So, guys, wear a costume just for the hell of it, just to be funny. It can be a mask, it can be a wig, it can be just face paint. A mask with your mouth covered is going to sound very bad. We're going to have a hard time understanding you unless you bring the mic closer to you. But wear a hat, wear something. It's the RC talk before Halloween. Yes, I know Halloween is for kids, but hey, I'm a big kid. And my wife keeps telling me that all the time. She's the biggest, oldest kid she knows. So it's all for fun. It's all to get a good laugh and chit chat and chat about Halloween stuff and what you guys did for when you were a kid and old you were and when you stopped Halloween and trick or treating. What is really cool is, yes, you stop trick or treating, but you actually go back trick or treating once you have kids. Mind you, don't go to the door, but your kids get the candy and then they bring it home. And then you can actually dip your hands in those candies also. But don't tell the kids. So, yes, dress up for RC talk. So, I already got something I'm gonna be wearing. So we'll see how that's gonna go. And it should be fun. Wayne says he's not retired and I'm just walking my dog too. Yeah, cool. Yeah, they have custom speakers that they make. I don't know what the cost is going to be on that, but they've got a whole bunch of stuff. I know that you can actually buy those small speakers if you're very technical. They're round and they're small, and like I bought one and it's kind of heavy. But if you take it all apart, there's not much to that. There's the battery, there's a bunch of stuff, but you can make that a smaller size, that's for sure. But you have to be crafty and you have to be technical to make sure that you can take it apart and put the buttons back in different places and all that. So that's probably what they do is they get a pre-made Bluetooth, or maybe they do buy the circuit boards from Japan, and then they package together in their own little box and they make it as small as possible. So that is kind of cool. I actually thought about taking mine apart at home to see actually how it's made and to see if I can actually make it fit in the truck like that. And when I'm walking around with my car, I can actually play music and instead of having a sound module in the car that actually makes car sound, I can have a music playing. So mind you, my type of music might not be somebody else's type of music, so it should be fun. Steve O.D. says he's going to be a bum. Oh, wait a minute. He's already won. Oh. No, you got to dress up as something else. So if you're already a bum, you can't be a bum. So. John, what are you going to be? I have no idea. Go to the dollar store, buy a wig. You can be Madonna or whatever. Cool. Well, 12:56. It's close to 30 minutes. My lunchtime is actually almost over, so there's 4 minutes left of this stream, and after that, I got to cut and get back to work, or else my boss is gonna fire me. No, they left me too much here. A Canadian referee, yeah, that looks good because you just have to wear a shirt and have a whistle around your neck. You don't need the whistle; you just need the referee shirt. Another thing you could do is just wear a hockey jersey and be a hockey player, or wear a baseball jersey and be a baseball player. This is as simple as what it can be. Wear a construction hat and be a construction worker. This is what's fun about being on RC Talk, or even like some people I know that they don't put their face on it; they just show their workbench. Have some skeletons there. Decorate your workshop, your RC workshop, with some skeletons things and some spiders and things like that. So that should be kind of cool. So that'd be pretty neat. Mr. Dress Up, yes. During the stream, you could actually take off your jersey, put something else, and then you're somebody else, you know, just for the fun of it. LOL, I was going to ask what's a tickle trunk. I have no idea what a trickle trunk is. I don't know. Well, guys, see you tomorrow night. Yes, 9:30 tomorrow. Do you guys want to start it earlier tomorrow? I probably don't mind. There's no hockey tomorrow. There's nothing for me. So I could actually be on earlier, maybe 8:30 or 9, probably an hour earlier. But I'll post up the time tomorrow morning. I'll post the stream that it's going to go live and at what time it's going to be. So keep an eye for that. If you have your little bell highlighted, you should see that what time I'm going to go live. So I might do it a little earlier tomorrow. We'll see. But usually it is tomorrow, Thursday night at 9:30, and then people can come in. Cool. Thanks, Wayne. You too. Have a good day. Have fun crawling and take some nice pictures with your girls. And I told Jack that maybe he should send Outback Jack to you in the States, for the simple reason maybe Outback Jack would have fun with your girls. I mean, they were sitting on that big shaft. Like, man, that was a big shaft she was sitting on. And I told him on Instagram, I don't know if that girl can actually take that shaft. That is a pretty big shaft she was sitting on. So you guys go on Wayne Kibler's Instagram and you'll see what I'm talking about. Man, that was a big shaft. Anyways, oh, Axiomatic, you're still there. That's awesome. Thanks for being there and listening. So we'll see you all guys tomorrow night on RC Talk. See you later, guys. Thanks for joining.